Hey notaries, Christian here with a new video, and we've got to talk about 3 more mistakes on notary websites. This is part 2 or volume 2 to the first video, 3 mistakes on notary websites. Now before I go any further, I just want to go ahead and mention, if you could go ahead and visit our website ollincoin.com, the link is in the description. And in case you're interested in crypto or blockchain technology, I know a lot of you are, in case you're interested in that, go ahead and click on the link so that you can read our white paper on ollincoin.com, basically explaining how blockchain technology will change the notary system. It will make it safer for us, and in all honesty, I'm not going to go ahead and dive into that now. That's why I have the white paper. I have a lot of use cases for it, but in all honesty, aside from cryptocurrency, blockchain for notary is the best use case. Like, I can't think of a better use case for blockchain being implemented anywhere than for notary. Basically, we're just going to replace the notary journal and the way data is stored. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and talk about 3 more mistakes on notary websites. First one, or it's like technically the fourth one, right? Fourth reason. So, okay, no proper about or contact page. A lot of website owners end up underestimating the sales potential of their about page. Have a look at your own analytics, and you'll likely find your about page is either the second most visited page or in the top 3. That means this page is important to visitors. Even though this is one of the most important pages for your visitors, many new websites tend to skimp on this page. Don't. Let's look at some of the biggest mistakes people make on their about and contact pages. There's no story. Who exactly are you? How did your store come to be? What's the story of your products? How are they made? You don't need to create an elaborate story. However, a few paragraphs that store visitors can relate to are hugely beneficial, or website visitors should say. No location details. Yes, you're a mobile services, but that doesn't mean people don't look for an address, maybe a personal mailbox or a P.O. box. For many visitors, it's just an issue of trust. Using a generic email address, yes, Gmail is great, but that's not going to cut it for your business. So many times, merchants are guilty of using a generic throwaway email address. What does that say to the customers? Take the time to set up a proper domain name, yourbrandname.com, and set up your proper email address to let your customers know that you're in it for the long haul. So, I mean, you would think that it's not a huge deal, but it's even like just like when you're shopping online, and they have, you know, like info, for example, mine info at mynotaryclass.com. I think it has a different appeal. It makes it look like we take business more serious, even though in reality it's not a huge deal. It's not like you have a contract for 5 years that you're stuck with that email address. Like, literally, if you don't pay it the next month, then it's no longer good. But it just gives this impression that, you know, like, you're not just going to create a new email address and throw it away. Like, you're paying for this, and it doesn't cost that much, so I suggest, you know, everybody get it. It just looks better. It's a psychological thing, and you know, it's branding too. You don't want to have like my notary class 789 at gmail.com when I could just have info at mynotaryclass.com, so or info at notaryedu.com. So it just all depends. But it is recommended. Get a Gmail with your domain name on it. I think I'm going to get info at notaryedu.com. I like that domain, notaryedu.com. And yeah. All right. So anyways, guys, not actually thinking about overall SEO strategy. Probably the most common problem with new websites is not doing any SEO or not doing it properly. It's not rocket science, but it's not easy either. Coupled with the fact that SEO can take a while to show any signs of success, and it ends up being a complete afterthought, even if a thought at all, for most new online businesses. The thing is, SEO is quite necessary and can be one of the most powerful tools, as it can continue to bring in targeted traffic to your site day after day after day. Unlike channels like Facebook and Google AdWords, which stop delivering traffic the second you stop paying, you can list the top 10 keywords you're trying to target in the long term right now. If you can't, it's time to actually think about your SEO and keyword strategy. Sorry, can you list the top 10 keywords you're trying to target in the long term right now? So basically, like for my notary class, like let's say we're launching a notary website, we want to go ahead and put in those keywords: notary, notary 24/7, notary public, notary fees, find a notary, nearest notary, like those type of things. That's SEO. And with those keywords, definitely you'll come up on Google, right? So you need to think about your SEO keyword list. If you got 10 keywords that you can put in your SEO, let's think about the top ones. What do you think people would search for when they're trying to find a notary? Nearest notary, notary 24/7, notary fees. Can't think of some right now on the spot, but if you message me, I'll give you the ones that I use. Oh, like for example, one good one is like if you're in, you could put like the zip code, like notary, your zip code, or for example, if I'm located in Chula Vista, I would put notary Chula Vista. All right, sorry to drag on about that, but it's a very important one, SEO. All right, so not giving each marketing channel a fair shot. Finally, one of the most common mistakes new owners of websites make is not dedicating enough time, energy, and money into each marketing channel. Along with being one of the most common mistakes, this also can be the biggest mistake for your website. There are many ways to get traffic to your website. There's literally hundreds of marketing channels. However, none are something you can flick a switch for, whether it's search engine optimization, search engine marketing, Facebook ads, Instagram marketing, or influencer outreach, which I think is the best. Influencer outreach. All right, they all require a really solid effort and sometimes money. Spending $50 on Facebook ads and not getting any sales doesn't mean the channel doesn't work and you should give up on it. It may just take more time and research to find the right audience that will respond best, or changing the ad design and copy to something that speaks to your audience better. It really does take some time and patience to figure each channel out. It sounds expensive, what I wrote right there though. So, I mean, you don't always have to go the spending route. There's plenty of ways that will take your time. It's going to take longer, but there's plenty of free marketing channels that you can use. Yelp does a lot of marketing for you. Just if you go notarize someone, give them $5 off. Tell them, hey, you got Yelp? Give me a Yelp review. So that's like a good one. But definitely, if you spent $50 on Facebook ads and it didn't work out, I'll double check your work too. If not, maybe go on Fiverr.com and find somebody or one of these websites that connects you to people that are willing to do services for a lower cost. Connect with them and ask them, hey, can you give me a good SEO keywords? What do you think would be my best marketing plan for Facebook or for Instagram? And there's a lot of experts on there on these platforms such as Fiverr.com, and they can give you their opinion. They might charge you, but they definitely won't charge you like $200 or $100 for this advice. Maybe a few dollars. It's always negotiable. So yeah. All right. So when building an online business, prioritize and tackle one channel at a time. This means strategically choosing the channels that you believe will work best for your business and taking the time to understand the inner workings of that particular channel. For example, for notaryedu.com, which is an educational website, I believe YouTube is a good fit. For mobile notary, Instagram. For Quora, Quora is perfect. So strategically plan your attack. Give the channel enough time and money to prove itself, and tracking the results carefully. Like for notary, like if you wanted everybody to know, this is my personal idea. I think this is a cool idea. If you wanted to start like a notary Instagram, I would literally just take like photos of everywhere that I went to go do a mobile signing. Like if today I'm on the east side of the city, or tomorrow I'm on the west side, like I would find a cool looking street along the way, pull over to the side, take a photo, or maybe even take a photo with the clients or something. Maybe the photo with the clients every now and then. Let's keep it interesting, let's keep it intriguing. But that's just one little idea. Maybe taking pictures of the areas that you visit. I've seen so many parts of my city that I would have never crossed at this day and age. Maybe in the future, but there's no way I would have crossed it right now at this point in my life if it wasn't for Notary. Like, there's so many streets, there's neighborhoods, there's communities that I was like, I didn't even know were there here in San Diego County, and I came across them because of notary signings, mobile notary signings, as I'm going to the client's house. And I haven't done this, but if you guys did it, that would be a great idea. You know, pull over to the side. I mean, there's beautiful imagery everywhere. It's just about you spotting it and, you know, taking the photo and uploading it and be like, hey, today my notary signing was over here, you know, because it has to be something that it can't always be promotional. I don't think it should always be like, I'm trying to sell you something, because that leaves out the authenticity, right? Like, now you're just trying to sell me something with every Instagram post, let me unfollow. But if it's something interesting, if it's something nice, if there's nice imagery, they get something out of it. You know, maybe they haven't seen this part of town, maybe they want to know what your county is like, you know, maybe, like, you know, and you just get more followers. And if you're trying to get notary business, which would obviously be the end goal for you having an Instagram, you know, use hashtags of that community that you did a signing in, and people will like your photo, they'll click on it and be like, oh, this person's a notary, you know, like, nice photo, let me follow, bam, you know, she's taking pictures of San Diego County, you know, like, I want to see some more cool photos. Or, you know, if you're in LA County, San Francisco, it doesn't matter, you know, Fresno. We could literally go on talking about California all day. It's such a big state. So yeah, guys, that does it for this video. That was 3 more mistakes on notary websites. Please be sure to visit the ollincoin.com, the Ollin Coin ICO, read the white paper, check it out, tell me what you think. If you're interested in buying Ollin Coin tokens, it's only 7 cents a token. You can only buy it with Ethereum. If you own an Ethereum token, you could you know, send that in and we'll give you Ollin tokens in return, or, you know, partial of an Ethereum token, whatever it is. If you have any questions, please go down to the comment section below. If you want to reach me by email, info@mynotaryclass.com, or by phone, 1-800-357-3043. That does it for this video. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to the next video. See you.